We're premiering a new kids show called Zap on Far Out Fiesta in the coming weeks, and we wanted to give you a chance to meet the Zap cast and see the rich Far Out Fiesta legacy of quality youth programming that led to this historic event. That's a long-winded way of saying we have a lazy writer, and this is a clip show. And here's a little sneak peek at Zap, airing Thursday nights between 8 and 8:30.
My name is Tom, the clubhouse leader on Zap. Before I booked the show, I had to learn to clap.
My name is Kobe, and I like modern dance. Before I was on Zap, I was in a trance, in a voodoo cult.
My name is Kirk. I like working out. If you don't like my hair, you know I'm gonna pout.
My name is Geraldine. I'm funny and flirty. If you check my driver's license, you'll see I'm almost 30.
Together,
We
R.
Zap!
Why didn't I get a separate word like everyone else?
Such a great Zap intro, and it only took 1,000 takes to get it to a barely acceptable level. And now, let's meet the cast individually. Hello, Tom. Tell us a little about yourself and your favorite Far Out Fiesta Kids show.
I love winter sports, pug meat, and baseball cards.
Pug meat? Like the dog?
I grew up in the Dakotas, but my family saw me as a meal ticket and moved me to L.A. so I could be their dancing monkey.
Whose idea was it? Was it to let the kids ad-lib these interviews? Tell me about your favorite Far Out Fiesta show, Tom.
Oh, it is Snuggletown Deli. Hands down.
We've gone deep into the vault to bring you the first Snuggletown Deli ever.
Whoop-de-fluckin-doo!
We're still on.
Snuggletown Deli. Cleanliness is neat.
Everyone has been so busy in Snuggletown. Myron the giraffe, health inspector, thinks there's a very good chance that the Snuggletown Deli is spreading a particularly tenacious strain of E. coli. Our Snuggletown buddies have to do what they can to bring the deli up to code. Eppie, the honeybee, struggles to fly the rag around she is using to clean the counter as Kenny, the fish who lives on land, plops into the deli.
Why, hello, Kenny, the fish who can live on land. Thank you for agreeing to help bring the deli up to code.
Well, you know, Eppie, the honeybee, who is named after the kind of pens it takes to keep people from dying when you sting them. Man, it's easier to breathe with gills. How can I help?
Please sweep the floors.
What a perfect task for a fish who can live on land. You really know how to delegate.
Hello, Happy the
Oh, hello, Happy the honeybee.
Aren't you going to say hi to me?
Well, you didn't give me much of a chance. Hello, Rita the swallow.
Oh, you can say hi to her too?
Kenny, I will slam your fish butt in the car door if you don't...
Let's get this place cleaned up. I can do the dishes, though I'm very slow at it. Birds haven't really evolved for that kind of work.
If you can clean the dishes and Kenny sweeps the floors and Happy updates the ventilation system above the grill.
Which as a grasshopper, I am fully qualified to do.
Then I can finish wiping down the counter in time for Myron to do his inspection.
Why, that seems like a lot of work for a bee, a fish, a bug, and a bird.
Oh, especially when several of us are food for the others.
Oh, we'll never get all of this done.
Not with that attitude, we won't.
You're right.
Oh, we're sorry.
The right attitude is what gives the world cheap little plastic swimming pools and tools made specifically for scratching backs.
The right attitude completely makes up for the complete absurdity of what you're asking us to do, or how a bee was ever credit-worthy to open a deli.
The right attitude allows you to rise to the highest altitude.
Zappy.
Oh, let's do this!
Ow! The broom fell on my tiny fish body.
It sure did, Kenny. It sure did.
I'm dying, you jangars.
Hey, it's time to meet Zap cast member Kobe. Kobe, tell us a little about yourself.
I've been a dancer all my life. In fact, my mother underwent a risky process to implant tap shoes on my fetus when I was in the womb.
What's your favorite Far Out Fiesta kids show?
Captain Goodfellow. In fact, I have a poster of Captain Goodfellow hanging over my bed.
Gross. Roll the clip.
Captain
Goodfellow
Goodfellow on the roof.
Good fellow morning, boys and girls. It's a beautiful morning at the Captain's Lighthouse Duplex. Helper Lupe Lou and Nelson are both here to amuse you, and if you're not careful, you may just learn something. Doubt it, but it's possible. Yeah, I mean, they can train birds to poop the alphabet.
Good morning, Captain Goodfellow. Good morning, Helper Loopy Loo.
I'm an equal partner.
Oh, sure you are.
Good morning, Nelson the Marmoset.
Oh, beautiful morning, Helper Loopy Loo.
It's just Loopy Loo.
How about I just call you Helper?
How about if I rip off your marmoset?
What would you like to play? I Spy, Nelson?
What about me?
I'd love to, Captain G. A spy with my little eye, a very pissed off person.
Loopy Loo?
Damn right.
I was hoping that you would notice hypochondriac Henrietta on the roof.
Marmosets aren't known for the keen powers of observation.
They're not known for being condescending to women either. But you're great at that.
What do you suppose she's doing up there, Captain G?
Well, I don't know, Nelson. How can we ever figure that out?
Perhaps we construct a dirigible.
Ask her, you idiots. Henrietta, what are you doing up there?
I had this strange pain on my side, so I clicked on the WebMD.
Is your husband a doctor?
Used to be. Lost his license for providing me with too many prescriptions.
Does he still have his pad?
I have his pad now. He's missing.
Oh, my condolences.
WebMD suggested it might be a cramp that fresh air might help.
Cramps need bananas.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
So I figured the ground level air was too polluted.
Captain Goodfellow is a gassy sonbitch.
A-hole usually blames me.
And since the captain's lighthouse roof is the tallest in the neighborhood, you know,
And the structure with the most penises drawn on it.
Even more than 80 penises water tower.
I climbed up here, and now I'm paralyzed with fear. I can't move, and I'll probably die up here.
I'm taking her shoes when she dies.
I think there's a moral to this story.
Of course you do.
You can't rush patience.
That's it? You're not going to do anything to save Henrietta's life?
I'm getting so cold up here. My extremities are numb. My lips are blue.
Have a good fellow morning.
I'm supposed to say that. It's in my contract.
I'm going to eat Henrietta when she's almost dead.
Now, let's meet Zap's exciting new cast member, Kirk. Kirk, tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Kirk.
Keep going.
If I don't work out twice a day, I go a little mental, put my fists and my feet through stuff. If you publicly criticize my hair, I will destroy you.
And what's your favorite Far Out Fiesta kids show?
Oh, I'm a huge fan of Snuggletown Deli. I like when animals talk. Snuggletown Deli. Cheese.
Elena the rat failed to deliver cheese to the Snuggletown Deli. The Snuggletown Ford decide to find a cheese tree to harvest their own cheese.
Kenny, the fish who can live on land, Snuggletown Deli is out of cheese, and our regular cheese vendor is having his genitals electrocuted in a North Korean prison.
He's a prisoner?
No.
Inconsiderate little poop he is. Eppie the honeybee?
What are we going to do about cheese for the deli?
What is he going to do about genitals? For lots of stuff.
Why not pick these fresh cheese from the cheese tree?
Why didn't I think of that, Rita the Swallow?
Honeybees are dumber than birds.
True that. Could somebody bring me some water? Got pollen and ragweed in the old gills. Hard to breathe.
Oh, I'll lead the way to the cheese tree.
Crap! You startled the poop out of me, Hoppy.
You'll lead the way to some water, Hoppy the grasshopper.
To the cheese tree.
Oh, Fruck! I don't think the other three of you appreciate how perilous my situation is.
Follow me. It's just across the meadow.
No doy.
I see it, Hoppy.
How are we going to get the cheese down?
I can catapult Kenny up to you.
Then I can fly up as high as I can go and then drop Kenny on a chunk of cheese to knock it down.
That's a terrible idea. I'll be lucky just to get maimed.
Here goes.
Whoa!
Got him!
I hate you, Phlox.
Fly as high as you can, then drop him.
Bombs away!
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Kenny kind of squished into the cheese.
I guess we'll do without cheese.
Oh, we're lactose intolerant anyway.
Guys, it's even harder to breathe in cheese.
Okay, here's another episode of Captain Goodfellow. I don't think it's as good as the other one we played, but what do you mean? I'm not supposed to say that?
Goodfellow Laundry.
Laundry.
It's a bright, sunny, slightly muggy morning within 400 feet of Captain Goodfellow's lighthouse. Pay attention, kiddies, and you might just learn something. In fact, you'd better learn something. It's not as easy to get funding for children's programming as it used to be, especially for podcasts. Good morning, everyone.
And a good morning to you, too, Helper Loopy Loo.
For the billionth time, it's just Loopy Loo.
Come quick, Captain Goodfellow, and help our Loopy Loo.
The marmoset has a better dressing room than me, and he only has one flucking shirt and no flucking pants.
Henrietta the hypochondriac needs our help.
Oh, and when I needed help moving, where the fluck were you?
No time to lose. Lead the way, Nelson the Marmoset.
I'm so glad the two of you have, the two and a half of you.
Who's the half?
You are. I'm trying to have. I'm having trouble making payments on my laundromat.
All my money's tied up in goal research.
My baby daddy is way behind on his child support, and scratchers are not cheap.
Don't look at me. There are rules in this county about how much a marmoset can lend as a small business loan.
Oh, there are not.
Fine, I need my money for lizards, frogs, birds, eggs, and baby mammals.
Humans are mammals.
I know.
I can't lose my laundromat. How will I pay for my unnecessary medical tests?
I have an idea.
Anyone else, dumb as fluck marmoset, freaked out fake sea captain?
I fucking hate all of you.
Have you ever heard of money laundering, Henrietta the hypochondriac?
Sometimes you can just call me Henrietta. You mean like putting dollar bills in washing machines?
More like the concealment of the origins of illegally obtained money, typically by means of transfers involving foreign banks.
Or legitimate businesses.
What kind of like we would be turning my lifelong dream of running a laundromat into a drug mule?
Exactly.
All this talk has made me hungry. So hungry I could eat a bloody baby drug mule.
Cooperation solved another problem for Captain Goodfellow and his pals and helper Loopy Loo.
Hey, bastard!
Have a good fellow morning. Nelson, do you really want to eat a baby mule?
Badly.
Oh, and really? Okay, another Captain Goodfellow. I'll be in my trailer.
Captain Goodfellow wishes.
Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Nelson. Good morning, Lupe Lou. Oh, crap. Well, I forgot to call you Helper Lupe Lou.
Good morning,
No,
Captain.
you didn't.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Good morning, Captain Goodfellow.
Good morning, Captain Goodfellow.
It's going to be a good fellow morning.
Aren't you going to say good morning to me? I want to have a good fellow morning, too.
Well, I was, but I don't consider you part of the inner circle.
Well, how can you say that? After last night, Captain Goodfellow?
Henrietta, you may want to put your hands on some antibiotics. He has so many STDs, it's like, where does the STD stop and where does the captain begin?
Did I do something to hurt your stupid girl feelings, Loopy Loo?
Why would you ask me that?
You have been kind of a biscuit.
It's Wish Week.
I've been kind of a biscuit. I will strangle your marmoset ass.
It's Wish Week.
I just said that.
Not inner circle.
Nelson, why don't you and Loopy Loo punch each other in the face to see who goes first?
Or we could draw straws.
Oh, I like that idea better.
Why, you soft little marmosets?
Marmoset's ass off.
What about me? I'm feeling kind of disrespected.
Loopy Loo punches Nelson.
What the fuck? Oops. She sucker punched me.
I'll go first.
You're going to have a fat lip, Nelson.
Great, tomorrow morning is school picture day. The Marmoset Nation shuns collagen injections.
I think I'm going to wish for the ability to fly.
Why would you wish for that, Loopy Loo?
So she can take dumps on her former best friends? So humiliated. No wishes for Henrietta.
So I could soar high in the clouds and feel the freedom of the wind rushing through my hair and to be closer to our creator.
Okay, we're not really supposed to go all religious. This is a kids show, and all podcasts are fundamentally atheist.
I think I still have a little acid left in my system.
My turn.
Degraded. That's it. I feel degraded. Like gum on a hobo's shoe, or the person that has to dump the tampon trash in prison.
You have to have a degree for that.
Note to self, build a robot that dumps prison tampon trash.
I wish that all of the little marmoset children from all across the land had enough food to keep the marmoset tummies full,
Well, very nice, Nelson.
so that all the marmoset mommies could save their breasts for
My turn.
foreplay. Save their breasts for foreplay. Yeah, little ecstasy still in my system.
I'm not even going to get a wish at all, am I?
Well, my wish is that I could put a smile on everyone's face.
Oh, that's nice.
But not one of those fake smiles, like some lame fan of the show asks you to take a picture.
You should have stopped while you were ahead.
One of those genuine smiles, like when you get the last drumstick, or edge someone out for the self-checkout, even though you have 25 items.
All of you are terrible. I'm going to my therapist. You flux are the devil. And when you were taking acid and ecstasy, did you lose my fucking number?
Have a good fella morning.
Sometimes I wish the captain knew when to shut his damn pie hole.
Word.
Henrietta too.
Word up.
Okay, they're paying me to say that this is one of the best episodes of Snuggletown Deli. Frankly, I think they peaked in the second episode.
Snuggletown Deli, Green-Eyed Rita.
Eppie the honeybee hangs a closed sign on the door. Hoppy the grasshopper hops at the door.
Ho ho! I came as fast as I could. What's the emergency?
Wait until everyone gets here.
Rita the swallow flies in the window.
I came as fast as I could. What's the emergency?
Kitty the fish who can live on land plops in.
What took you so long, Hoppy?
You three have much more land mobility than I do.
Geez, you sound like a broken record.
Oh, I didn't know they made whiny flucking fish records.
I bet the emergency has something to do with the Queen of Snuggletown pageant.
It does.
It does.
I'm gonna win it.
I'm gonna win it.
Oh, stop
What?
talking at
What?
Stop talking at the same time.
We can't help it.
We can't help it. Oh, jeez.
Gosh, Epi, if you're going to enter, I'll bow out gracefully. You're 10 times more beautiful than I am.
Oh, that's not true. Maybe 4 times more beautiful.
Oh, 20.
30.
So I'm as ugly as poo?
Oh, that's not true at all.
Oh, depends on what kind of poop.
And the lighting. I have an idea, Hoppy. You coach Epi, and I'll coach Rita. We'll get them ready for the pageant.
Oh, hey, that's a great idea. May the best bird and bug or fish and bug combination win.
Hoppy and Epi practice together.
Oh, that's right, Epi. Shake that stinger.
Not just a beauty pageant, it's an intelligence pageant, too.
B, I'm a fucking grasshopper. What the fuck do I know about intelligence?
Rita and Kenny hide nearby.
I need to take a break and find some water, or I'll be sushi.
Golly, Kenny. Kenny the fish who can live on land? Epi is so beautiful. I'll never be able to beat her.
It's quite simple, really. Cheat. Poop on her right before she goes on stage.
Maybe the judges will like a pooped on bee.
Did you just hear yourself?
You're right. I'll do it.
It's the day of the pageant. Rita circles overhead while Hoppy gives Epi some last-minute advice. Kenny just flops around and gasps.
Oh, make sure you smile.
Like this? Ooh, it's hard with my bee mouth. Oh, look, it's Rita circling above us. Hi, Rita.
Bombs away!
You look so beautiful, Rita.
Rita flies down next to Epi.
Gosh, Epi, you do too. I got so jealous. I was going to poop all over you.
Oh, that sounds like Kenny's idea.
It was.
Nark!
But now I realize winning the pageant is not worth ruining our friendship.
Thanks, Rita. I'm winning this bitch. Later, losers.
That is not how I saw that working out.
Oh, and next, let's meet Zap's own Geraldine.
Pleased to be with you. Okay, if I smoke?
No!
Oh, not even cannabis?
No! Tell us a little about yourself.
Thank you for interviewing me last. It proves how jealous you are of me. I'm Geraldine. I am a triple threat.
Actor, dancer, singer?
Bad check writer, blackout drunk, and stabber.
Oh? Oh, what's your favorite Far Out Fiesta kid show?
Popped corn, because I like things that are blatant ripoffs.
Roll the clip.
Popcorn.
The election.
Are you running against your own sister, Lacey, for student council, Linkus?
I sure am.
Are you at all worried that she'll smother you with your own fist in your sleep when she finds out?
Truth conquers evil.
I'll start writing your eulogy. Smothered with his own fist.
In my eulogy, mention my legacy of trying to eliminate world cooties.
Brother.
Oh, it's Lacey! If my prepubescent testicle had descended, they'd be slurping back up into my abdomen like an anteater eating tiny cocoa marshmallows from a vase.
Where's the anteater going to get a snack served like that?
Eatsies. They have everything.
Linkus!
She's coming in hot, Linkus.
Was that the sound of Chasby's nuts slurping into his tummy like an anteater eating tiny cocoa marshmallows from a vase? Don't care. Are you running against me for student council, Linkus?
Bully shouldn't be in charge.
What are you looking at, Chasby?
Don't talk like that about my running mate.
I'm your running mate?
It's taking every last ounce of my willpower not to bicycle kick you bruised and unconscious, Chasby.
You want me to be your running mate? Thank you for not concussing me, Lacey.
Affirmative.
Stubby sleeps on his dog hammock as Lacey approaches.
Ah, Stubby. Hey, dog. I know you're a dog, but you're also super charismatic.
Get to the point.
Your idiot owner is trying to get my idiot brother elected to the student council.
Why would a dog care about that?
Do you ever want to see your bird friend, Texas Jam, alive again?
Fine. I'll help you. What do you need from me?
I need some dirt on Linkus.
I can go dig for a while in the mud and then put my paws on his shirt.
That's not the kind of dirt I'm talking about.
I can break into his bedroom and go through his computer and phone and send you copies of anything you might be able to use.
Our parents have parental control on our devices, but that's not a bad place to start.
This beagle can hack.
Today is the day that the candidates will make their student council speeches.
How did all of the kids find out you were still nursing, Linkus?
I'm not sure.
And that at least 3 nights. You sleep in your parents' bed, sometimes on the wet spot.
Children talk.
Children talk? What kind of poop is that? You're supposed to be the smart one. How did all of those people find out you practice kissing on rancid biscuit dough?
I don't know. Children talk? I don't know. Where are we?
Page 29.
I don't know. All I know is this is going to be the best student council speech ever.
In the back of the auditorium. You ready to take a shot, Stubby?
Damn right I am. They don't call me Lee Harvey Stubby for nothing.
Nobody that watches this podcast is going to get that reference.
Nobody watches this podcast.
Point for Stubby.
I'm ready to kill your brother so you can be on student council.
Oh, you kissed me. You kissed me. Gross. Tan germs. Although it did awaken something in me that I've never felt before. Stubby, are you a girl dog?
We'd like to leave you with a little taste of Zap.
We call this part of the show Zap Crafts.
Because we know how to make snap cool crafts.
It seems fairly obvious.
But our assumption is that you're stupid. You, meaning you in the audience.
We will make crafts from things you'll find around your stepdad's efficiency apartment.
Today we're going to be making a vase.
My stepdad will turn it into a urinal.
And all we need to make it are these 3 simple things. A Bowie knife, a rat, and a coaster.
Did you say a rat?
The first step is to stun the rat with a judo kick. Hey!
Make sure the rat is truly stunned because angry rats can cause a lot of face damage.
Rats sense eye vulnerability.
Once the rat is stunned, pop his head off.
It will sound kind of like this.
Hey, here's a helpful tip. A garbage disposal is a great place to dispose of the rat's head.
Next, take your Bowie knife and hollow out the rat.
It shouldn't take more than 20 minutes.
Use your Bowie knife to poke a hole in the coaster and pull the rat's tail through the hole.
Graze the rat's tail off so that the coaster has a steady base.
It shouldn't take more than 30 minutes.
Now, shove flowers into the hollowed out rat's mouth.
It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. And voila!
He thinks he's French.
A festive vase for all occasions. Hey, did the boom mic guy just vomit?
If that doesn't pique your interest, it's Zap. I don't know what will. Zap. Watch it soon on Far Out Fiesta. Thank you so much for watching our little behind-the-scenes information terror me. I give that crap 2 episodes tops. What? Well, who the fuck is responsible for turning off my motherfucking microphone?